This woman killed 2 German soldiers who were trying to rape one of her nurses. I have a rifle on my horse. If trouble comes along, I know how to use it."
"And I've no doubt you're deadly with that riding crop as well."
His mouth twitched in the barest hint of a smile.
"But if you'll allow me the pleasure."
He offered his arm. With a sigh of resignation, she accepted. Laying a light hand on his sleeve, she felt rock-hard muscle through the thin fabric.
"Will you be setting up a practice here?"
He walked with a limp, favoring his right leg. The horses weren't far off, but he took his time. "I hope so," she said. "The town needs a doctor, and I need to support myself. I've no intention of living off my brother."
"Well then, maybe our paths will cross again."
He stood by while she mounted the mare, then swung on to the tall buckskin, mounting easily despite his impaired leg. Only then did Kristin notice something that jerked her back to full alert. The buckskin horse was wearing a distinctive brand, the well-known Triple C for Calder Cattle Company, the biggest ranch in the state of Montana. Acting on reflex, she whipped the rifle out of its scabbard, slid back the bolt, and aimed the muzzle at his chest. "Hands up high, mister," she snapped. "Reach for that pistol, and you're a dead man. We don't take kindly to horse thieves around here." He raised his hands. His face was a thunderous scowl.
"I don't know what you're thinking, Doctor, but nobody calls me a horse thief and gets away with it."
Kristin steadied her grip on the rifle. "Now throw down your weapon and ease out of that saddle. While you're doing it, you can explain why you're riding a horse with the Calder brand on it." He made no move to drop the pistol or to dismount.
"My mother was Benteen Calder's cousin. With my family dead of the Spanish flu back in Texas, Webb Calder is the only blood kin I have left. I rode him, and he invited me to come here and settle. Webb lent me this horse, so you can put that damned rifle away. I don't like guns pointing at me. They make me nervous."
Kristin held the weapon steady. "Your being a Calder doesn't count for much with me or my family. And what about that letter you showed me? It strikes me as almost too much of a coincidence, you're showing up here to deliver it, when you're in league with the greediest land grabbers in Montana. What's your real game, Major Hunter, or whoever you are?" His expression darkened.
"Only a woman could get away with calling me a liar," he growled. "A man would have been dragged off his horse and beaten to a bloody pulp. Now, put that rifle away before I decide to take it from you. Every word I've spoken is God's truth, and that's all I'm going to say about it."
Wheeling his mount, he rode away at an easy trot, as if daring her to shoot him in the back. She wouldn't do it, of course. That would be murder. Shoving the gun back in its scabbard, Kristin watched his tall figure vanish in the direction of town. Had she unmasked a criminal or insulted an honorable man? Either way, Kristin sensed that she'd made an enemy. Maybe a dangerous one. The Great War had ended with an armistice last November. But after talking to Blake, her brother, Kristin already understood that she'd come home to a different kind of war, a war between families. The Dollarhides and the Calders.